presentations today, so please be quiet. Respect yourselves. Excuse me. Sorry, I got a frog in my throat. All right, the first group is going to be Alex, and you are dynamics and controls, right? The dynamics subset. You ready? Yes, you look terrified. Yeah. You're going to be. Okay, who's ready to go? Who wants to go first? Okay. Yes, first. Okay, quiet. Quiet. Class is going. Quiet. Only one person should be talking at a time. Right now it's me, and in just a minute it's Basil. Okay, so Basil, go ahead. Whoever's first. I thought you said you were right. You don't need the microphone.
And now, Mr. Kasper, tell us about what does our system look like. Please, Mr. Kasper.
Thank you, Basil. What does our system look like? the design. This is the design of the new sewerage system. This design is designed to bear the stress of about 3 tons per meter square. This is upper part, and the radius of the upper part is about 2 meters. The lower part, which has a radius of about 1.5 meters. This actually is a very advanced thing about this sewerage system, because you can see with the squares made like this, it is very strong to support a very, very great stress. This sewerage system is placed 1.5 meters below the surface of the road. You can see the BMW there. When it goes, it goes down. Actually, it goes across, it goes along the street like this, but we can do nothing about this one. Go. The new sewerage system will go through the whole urban area of Hai City. This is the map. This is the map. The system has the main sewerage system that goes straight to the Coal River, which is very dirty. Not so dirty, but we will make it. The main will be supported by many sub-sewerage system that goes through the urban area, collect the dirt, collect the water. And when it goes to the main, it goes to the processing company. The processing company will process the water, make it clean, and to the river. How does that cost? One interesting point is, although our sewerage system design is 1.5 times as big as the normal one, but it costs just about the same. The whole project will cost about 697 million. VAT, all the costs in detail is in the Excel file attached to it. If you want to see it, we will show you how to calculate it. The prospective schedule part will be presented by a very beautiful girl, Selena.
Thanks, Gaffer. This is our whole schedule, and we always want to review the townhouse so we have 10 alternative to single together. So it's almost 10 years for the session that we have in 1 year. Because the further we reduce our townhouse, then once it's for the quality, we have to have rent or reduction for the structure project. And we devise the working system into several periods. It's 2 months. In the first 2 months, we have set up things like repairs of the materials, the accommodation for local. So we just need 50% of the but in the next 2 months, from November to December, we will complete about 50% more. Because we have the crisis in Vietnam in November to December, it requires a convenient time for the working outside. From January to June, we will invest 50% of the and the last 3 months, in June or June to September is the rainy season, so time for the working outside. So with that 3 months, what we make was about 20% of the budget. And in total, we can done 1 year.
Thank you, Selena. We hereby claim that the project will be done in 1 year. Can you believe that? Do you believe that? I know. Well, sorry. I mean, yes. For each month delay, feeling so sorry, we will stay in front of the mirror and repair committed. So just kidding. Thank you for listening. Thank you.
Okay, who's ready? Who wants to be second? Any volunteer? Yeah, okay. Okay, who's ready right now?
Hello everyone. Hello everyone, my name is Star. My group Aperture. Today I will introduce for customer and investor about transformer. Today we will introduce four parts. The first part introduce Aperture company. The second we introduce operation of transformer. The third we introduce the function of transformer. The fourth we introduce the post and schedule. Now we introduce the first my company Aperture. As a company specializing with engineering and special early dynamics, we are building the imaging and product identity, produce the product of Aperture design technology. Why this do it? Because I think all of some company in Vietnamese have a problem about customer. So we usually ask for organizing and engineering estimate. So we building the imposition is on the road. A process of developing and inclusive design brand identity often start with the customer research, brand presentation, product customer. We can help us with creative idea for most of the time the product. The step one research and organize seed. The product which are small, my company always need to coordinate research and organize it between engineer and customer. This is the best way for the creative digestion. This is clear with our custom brand on the market today. Have a special product and today I present to investor and customer of buy product of customer and the product for customer as in our transformer USB or USB transformer prediction. Internal control, internal office. We have a already. The product is transformer core of our house. Understand customer. The study literature to understand customer are already being serious object and choose towards or competition. Transformer apps from engine and customer orientations generally globally receive it will have make a difference and separation between average and company with respect to other product on the list. Step 2 nice technology in average company. The idea of the things and the basic design concept of our customer. We have summarized the key message and was identified most clearly a summary of the product. Product briefs includes those solutions and ideas and product tips of the product. The second, average company understand customer, so always demand for quality products placed on top. The soap company has focused the cheap quality on stock. Average will bring to standardization of the product, and all of them we choose one product or in a free product. So the standardization for our transformer and also idea picture message so on. And step 3, we decide because of the idea and more specific details. We went into the design process that is basically very easy. The second, as we have a machine design, human friendly and especially good quality. First level, we specify the most demanding customers of us because the basic design was complete, whereas presentation to customer and have a result who shares the more polarized form. UFP transformer is selected from the testing point for deploying on the item design and this boost product in the future. The therefore production on everything who creates usually a protection or chain mark protection. As we also know, this chain mark step all the way means this to ensure safety for the brain to avoid revision in meditation for complete.
What are you proposing? You're supposed to be making a proposal. You're just talking about his background and research about the company with trademark. So I want to hear what you're proposing.
My group for mass.
Okay, let's get to the proposal.
UMP transformer. Device use transformer energy branch and based on Faraday now of induction. Transformer use apparatus and history.
I know the history of transformers. What's your proposal? You're giving me the history of transformers. Let's hear this is like topic of textbook. Face transformer. Can you see that? Let pass which goes on with
some company, big company like BMW, Chevrolet, Volvo, or Toyota is going to have their own electric car, electric vehicle. In the future, we could imagine that when we are driving around the city center, we can see a lot of electric cars. For example, like this, or like this, or even like this. So you can see the future of electric vehicle is very bright. So it could be the future vehicle. Electric car will be the future vehicle with full independent green future, better world. But what is the problem? What is the problem with the reason that makes customers don't buy your future car, don't buy your electric car? According to our research in this field, what is the problem? We find out that almost customer asks us the same question: that how could I recharge my car when I'm back home or when I go to work without energy in my car? How can I get home if I have no electricity? So we give you our idea about home. Actually, the problem is why. How do we charge it? Is there any solution for this inconvenience? Is there a solution for no why, no stupid why? So we will show you our thinking, our production. That's what is moving. And this is our product. And this is the one that power transmission. Because in the future you can go over the city center and charge your car whenever you want, whenever it runs out of energy. Without no price, no torque, no hazard, this is your future car with our transmission power. So now you can charge your car easier than plugging in. So I will go into the next part, more detail about our idea, what the basic idea about this product, power. Actually, this is a not new idea or new theorem or physical phenomenon. People already know that. But actually, can tell you that and definitely make a lot of money in your company. The basic idea in marketing transmission. That's and Nikola Tesla already wrote about that, about late 19th century. On his research about the Tesla coil. This is the effective way to transmit power to the air. And this is our idea about our product. So I can show you the theory about this. This power transmission through the air. We have 2 points. We call that the Tesla coil, and we connect the red one with electric. So it starts to the electricity, the magnetic start to move from the end from the red point to the green point. So we have the electricity on the green one. So imagine that you have the jar, the green one in your car, and the red one stay on the ground. So whenever you, for example, in your garage, you put your car in there, and you have to do nothing. You have to do nothing to charge your car, just plug it there. And this is the wheel of the vehicle. You can see that over there. There are electric there. So that's where power is with charging the filter. If it is no power, no hazard. Next time we will talk about evaluation about the cost of this product. I will let Miller Trend will tell you guys about the evaluation.
In general, the cost we can the workforce, the equipment, the topography, and organization. And we see the cost on the specifics. The last is $500 is the last one I will show you on the scale. And engineering is sick engineering and obviously why obviously because when we finish the product, this obviously to progress with automobile company or make a company device. Now, the scale. The project taking 6 months from the 1st of September and to the 1st of March every year. My group divided into 3 steps. Step 1 is communicate and research. Step 2 research and test. Step 3 announcement and advertisement. And the cost is for Step 1. The first competency is the idea. Some last equipment engineer is the same. The method engineer for the last prepare product or and the second studying research and research on graphs and that last one is responsibility for the quality effect of the product. If we make a wrong turn, we will get blame for state inventor or give investment. Thank you.
Thank you. This is our calling for investment. Please investors, I think I surely can tell you that you can earn a lot of money. Just give us money to research. That's only $100,000. It's very little. Thank you. Okay.
Bây giờ thì về mất hết. Mình gửi cả lớp ra ngoài làm nào. Không, tự nhé. Mọi người nói. Nhóm nào đấy có đi từ trên này.
Good morning. Before we start, I need to have a question with all the audience and our providers here. Do you like to stay here in this room with the air conditioner, or stay outside with 40 degrees weather and switch to mic? I think we both have the same answer. It looks like you switch. We have the same answer. Yes, we want to stay in a comfort environment. No one wants to do the examination when they are sweating so much. So today I'm proud to present to you a solution for our problem. The project has named ventilation system and central air conditioner for TMUT. It's not a big project like everyone has done. Firstly, the sufficient background information for this project. When this project finished, it will supply the fresh air and the cool air for every room in every building in TNOT. So we can stay in the other room and still have the cooling air like in this room. Each building will have an Eastern Central Air Conditioning system which controls the temperature for the building, and the ventilation system inducts the air from the central air conditioner and circulate around the building. Now is the question, why
Why should we make this project go fast? Firstly, this will make study more effectively. The whole system make the best condition for studying and teaching. And I think it is great like this. And the next is saving power. This is big thing I think so. Big reason for the provider to agree with this project. For building, for example, this TN building, it has total 150 fans, and it consumes over 20,000 kilowatt hours. So this is a big number, but our system can do much better than that. It takes us 1/3 of the big number over there. It's equal about 8,000 kilowatt hours. So every month TNT can save about 10 grams per month from the electricity bill. This is a reason right. The next reason for this project is this system I think is stable for this environment. It really needs to be maintenance. Sorry about the and I think it is suitable with the weather in Taiwan City. And now the project detail, and we will divide the project into parts. The first is the ventilation system and the central air conditioner. I have to divide this into parts because we have to complete the first, and then after that we can assemble the central air conditioner to the building. The method to this project is when the ventilation system is complete from one building, the worker will go continuously to the next building. When another group of workers will do their work with central air conditioner in the first building. With this progress, I think this the practice method for this project, and it takes total 8 months of contract, and it means when if we begin to operate it now, next summer we will have probably in this room, even outside it is 40 degrees Celsius. And the progress, when I think we will apply this system for this building from A4 to A10, the whole this TN building, and the staff building, and the new laboratory center behind us. And here is a simple outcomes. I think look at this. You can see the total cost for this project. It has a big number here, but you should remember that we save 10 grams per month. Yeah, and I think this will balance in a short time. The outcome is made for the central air conditioners, the ventilation system. This ventilation system is depend on the size of the building. From the A4 to A9 is a small building than each of the other, so it does take 15,000 for each. And the rest will take 20,000. And after that is the worker salaries and transporting equipment fee. Now come with saving $10,000 per month. You can balance this project after 3 years. I think it's worth it. And after we finish this project, I think it has some social impact. That PNLT will be the first university that has air conditioning in every room, every building. And during 8 months of contract, engineering students can observe apart their course. And I think this comfort environment will attract the new student to come in PNLT to study. So more students, more income for PNLT. Yeah, or resources we need now in the message from the staff and the providers. Thank you for listening.
Very nice. Did all the pieces very well, I thought. Okay, now
noise and air pollution levels in such system. Minimal
morning, everybody. Now I will introduce our project here. It's timing project. If we beginning right now, it's September 2011. We will finish it February 2013. That means we need 1 year and a half to review. And that is a multi-year project. In September 2011, we installed a parking system, and 1 year later, we will integrate finance system. Okay. And as we have a very benefit of APS. First, we have economical and efficient way you need to, and safe, secure, and easy for driver. Environmentally friendly, the parking system, and in new construction or renovation project. And now we have compare with code based on 2,000 car display. As you see, you have a safe space, and in a traditional parking, we must have to need over to $5.5 million US to build the parking space. But with the APS, we must need over $2 million US. It means reduce over half. And our project we prepare to cost the car per hour is $2. And if you want to parking is all day, you have pay $10. If you and want to pay when parking is the amount, have to pay $2,050. So the cost of project, after 5 years, we will return over $2 million. $2 million. For the system running well, we need application engineering manager, electrician, or the panel assemble, field service technician, junior buyer, mechanical designer, and solution engineering. So I see many benefits from the APS. It's job readiness. It's make your time, your money, and especially you our qualification. So the choice now is to come join us, and we will make big profit. Thank you for listening.
step country to country. So, also have so many benefits, but side, when the life of you is more perfect, it will be more easier and faster. So let's imagine when you drive in the highway, in the long chains of car, and although of course every time to driving high speed, and let's imagine if one car suddenly uncontrollably and uncontrollable. So what happening if behind car? And according to and solve the problem searching about the control system of safety system of car on the highway. So we can see along the car and highway. So we have speed driver cannot utilize the same system and when on car. So accident and so our research we can see the statistic number of accidents in Vietnam. In 2006, you can see the number of accidents and number of people died and let's make a comparison. The number of people died by traffic accident before 120 people working in sport in Vietnam. So and this way 885 million dollars. So the number is too big and it's way too much money and it's way closer. How can we solve this problem? This is there are
are still the program. So what do we have to do? Ability is apply what we learn from university our idea is apply higher than C++, and the screen can calculate safe distance.
Don't forget, I need a paper copy of the PowerPoint and also the proposal, written proposal, Microsoft Word.
Hello everybody. Today I would like to show you idea of outlook what I asked before. So my project is a smart watering system. Everybody know automatic watering platform. The one is very important for the one at Vietnam. Also, the watering in basic area is very difficult and take a lot of time and house or farmer. So our group have idea for helping farmer to easy to watering and take care of the plant. So just the automated smart watering system. The system with automatically But my physics sensor on the process time is we calculate the humidity and humidity of the soil. Well, that's the brain ground. So next I want to show is that this is an opportunity. So everybody know now is a tropical country having high temperature, and average temperature of Vietnam is about 25, and so it's a very difficult to ground some species. For example, the temperature or temperature place. So our idea is to have a system to
Lie down a little bit.
so the question what I want is how we can ground the temperature crop in the plane and as well SWS it's a smart battery boosters question. Because Vietnam has a tropical climate with low temperature in the midland and mountainous area. That is very difficult calculating the blend originate in the tropical outlet, and smart irrigation system with automatic control mechanism based on accurate temperature sensor, exactly listing sensor humidity and other intelligent design will help resolve obstacles. And amazing tool for agriculture products to have can easily obviously go through transportation process to commercial grind carrot along with cost of maintenance, but now they are growing.
Hey, come on. Show a little respect for each other. I can't believe it. You're so rude to each other. It's amazing to me. Behave yourselves. You act like children. Your friend up here is trying to give a presentation. I can't even hear him and I'm sitting right in front of you. You can't possibly hear him. You're paying no attention. I think that's incredibly rude. So behave yourself. Please.
Yeah, I could give along with the cost of maintenance, but now they are ground when bleed, and the system will reduce the cost of taking care of plant and making having the farmer earning so much. And it's like the Bravos approach. And now I want to emphasize the present institution of agriculture in Vietnam is what exactly I mean is all. And the take care of plant in habit is very difficult and take a lot of time. And so, but nowadays farmers still use this primary is pumped to each panel with water and the resin. Exactly is watering by hand and it's taking lots of help. Even plant will receive but not equal water together and will have a spin on the track. With cold water, it's called wastewater. It's a process brought in of tropical zone. It's like now a tropical country. The climate is more difficult because here the temperature is different from temperate region. Farmer can only produce temperate crop in the winter breed, but the summer is not because the temperature is very high. So that's it. And the system is by rainbows and during most light rain, so the water will circulate over wide area and serving water will flow slowly to underground. The land will not be fluid and equally received. And the second is the foggy mode is supposed to reduce temperature of the surrounding atmosphere. When we review outside project by storing the temperature and all the automated information about the temperature standard for supplying the way provide on the website of the customer. And so next is common refrigeration. And installation testing process took place in 6 months with a short day plan before being brought into university. According to we were measured in our laboratory to check. And on the hardware, risk during the loss and investment cost, delay, time, and duty at the program escalated in Washington. We were taken well. Sustained water and the black demonstration should be pure water time in this so investment cost, maintenance, replanting, and whereas a more statistical farmer not include the part of the corporation, but the plant will rapidly recover because the profit can work to scale. Next is important. Smart filtering system are widely applied in the growing vegetable. It's especially vegetable and fruit of temperate zone. It's large farm and food company to have developed intensive farming to review freshman system in agriculture process. As we all know, water is a resource disrupt the introduction of smart watering system is a great investment to use the reasonable and have to save water and raise your plant, reducing costs and laboratory mechanical and agricultural system. These these are the competition of our system with the other system. Smart watering system is the most modern watering system in the world. This system uses smart temperature sensor and humidity sensor with highly competitive market with many advantages such as cheese. This can save more than 40% of water resource compared to conventional watering system. So SWS do not much emissions and friendly with environment, and this considered profitable project. And research plans will expire in a laboratory 1 month construction of water tank, solar greenhouse install equipment. Second month program checks the fix the outstanding issues and conduct a plan software. And then the third, fourth, and fifth month to measure the data compared to watering system manually and the contribution on water level cost. And finally, 6 month report and result with for gathering and use. As last part, I want to say the result is good and funny. From the smart watering system, your useful system for helping farmer save not only time but also health and money. It's a saving plenty of maximum pressure that can save from 3 to 5 as time as normally. Of course, depends on temperature of the field. When install the system, the farmer can save many time to go out comfortably for a long time, and don't need to care anything about getting with automatic mode. And then the system is smart as also known as the compass, which is only portable but also resistant for leak and compressed well.
from the impact design and more and easily to make so many fonts to easily to put it in everywhere what you want. But unlimited land is one big advantage. Can be installed in each round depending on the pen square, and you can rework on it cursor and accessor because the excellent quality of the product, especially water die made by stainless steel, can withstand West original and underground. Yeah. The system only costs 5 cost it prediction. This is just a prediction because this is not our idea. Yeah. Just one.
Who's next?
Today, our group need to show you a unique idea and money will running to you. This is my first. I want to ask you a question. So, what do you think first about the sugar? It's life. So, how about the place to rest in your vacation? Hotel, right? So, do you think can we combine them together? That's our idea. Is that cool? This our hotel is not smell, even it's luxurious too. The name of our project is Tuba Hotel. The question we choose a countdown. The reason is a place that 18 kilometers from Hanoi, and the climate in Tamao is very beautiful. There's 4 seasons in a day. The best tourism season in Tamao is in the summer. That's because it has the temperature is very cool. So this is our content in the project. So what we need, first build an original hotel with low price but high quality and safety. Quick reaches capital for the investor and a big invest. Safety, the need of tourists and passengers for lodging. Have created a community of original structure to develop tourist community professionally. So we have surveyed that the room rating in Tamao for Taiwan and Taiwan, and this is the number of visitors in Tamao. So our hotel brand will next in the green garden of many fruits such as lime, teakwood cheese, pure orange, and guava cheese. Moreover, the road in Tamao is very attractive place for hiking, shopping mall, and more travel and find hotel to release. And you are sure that the temperature of Drain Tuba always pleasant the next day or night because the thermal region is able with favorable weather. So the construct of our hotel just like this. You can see located inside the train just a bed and some other furniture we will show you later. So what's the advantage of the Swirl Hotel? Low cost, high quality and originality, zero electricity, easy to transport and construct, especially in mountain like Tamao. You can see what's the reason. So our technology as described as like that. So the construct of the hotel room, just like simply the recycling of square large jars, they are clean and equipped inside as well as glass door and curtains. So the arrangement look like camp. So to show you how you can get money, you can see our income, and we just take 2 years to get the capital. So we have to take 20 months to the instrumental restrict the capital at the administrator about you can get 770 million per year. And the capital is 1.5 billion BND. So that means we just take 2 years to get capital again. So the project time estimation just about 6 or 7 months, not so long. And the reason we choose this time because there's not many rain, so we can carry out to construct this system of hotel much more easier. So this work has solving many problems during especially the particular position like on Iceland or the mountainous area. So additionally, the cost of the project like this much lower compared with our private hotel, and the original risk surely attracts the consumer and come to us and get your profit. Thank you for listening.
So as long as we don't get the 2 sewer projects confused, let's end up sleeping in their sewer instead of your sewer, that would be a problem. Okay, who's next? That's one of the more unique project proposals I've ever heard.
mentioned Adam, Jenny, and Frank. The product covered by four parts. The first part I will tell something about the statement and the reason why we chose this project. And the second part we cover by the history of the project. And the third part, though we cover about the cost that we complete to finish the project. And for the last part I will cover. Now you can see the traffic in Vietnam is really chaos. According to some document from the government, they calculated in 2010, they filed 14,442 accidents. And in that, we have 11,449 people who died. And 10,633 people get injured. You can see the accident. Yeah. You see that? Yeah, it's from Europe. So this world, we need to find something to implement the transportation in Vietnam. And one believe we choose a monorail kind of transportation. So the question is, what is the monorail? It's a kind of train, but run in only one rail. Can you imagine? Usually we get the train go by two rails, but we define the monorail only work with one rail. That will solve the problem because the monorail they have their own road and not cross to each other vehicle, so it can go straight and it's separate to the other like bus or motorbike, because you see in Vietnam most people they use motorbike to travel from house to the company where they work, or the bus in the local area. But it's still really good, really bad. Sorry, it's really bad because the environment good. I mean the road is not flat as you see in the road. Sometimes they have some I can say nice some truck, and if the driver not be careful, we can get the accident. Especially in the night, almost truck they go in the road, and it's really dangerous for the person who want to travel from as our project we define from Taipei to Hanoi. It's very dangerous, and we choose a monorail that we solve the first problem is safe. The second is have the government recommendation and arrange the construct of the city. And the third useful here, we disagree the people who by accident. And next one, let's say something about the history of the development in monorail.
Yes, thank you. Yes, the monorail has a long history in developing. And in 1925, the Chatsworth Railway, it is the first passenger-carrying monorail, celebrated a ground opening in June 1822, and it has 1 horsepower engines. Yeah, and in 1901, the monorail has made some prototypes and it will be used in City Hall in Tokyo, they have built a monorail. It is the first major system to incorporate with the design and use the switch for the direction terrible or not.
Okay. There's something about summarize the history in development of the monorail. And now we choose the model for our project. We decide to make the distance from Taiwan to Hanoi. That takes about 80 kilometers. And we decide for stop station. The first one from Hanoi to Sopson, and the second station from Sopson to Đông Anh, and the last station from Đông Anh to Hanoi. And we calculate for 20 kilometers from Hanoi to Sopson, we take 25 minutes, and for the third time travel is 50 minutes. From Sopson to Đông Anh, the distance is 20 kilometers, and it takes about 40 minutes because this area have a lot of people, and we need more time to let people, to let passenger come in the coming in the monorail, and it will take for 20 minutes, so the time to and the last part from Đông Anh to Hanoi will take 30 kilometers, and it's also not a passenger about this area, and it will take 45 minutes to get in, and the total time only 20 minutes, and for the total time we get is 110 minutes. If you compare with the time we travel by car, this will be 2 or 3 hours. That's 3 hours. But this morning, with the monorail, we go only 110 minutes, and really safety. And the cost for the ticket only $3. That kind is very cheap. And this map, so we can monitor how we design the project.
And now is the most important map is funding, cost analysis, and about the theory. We talk about the project, but how can make it become true is depend on the money. And we calculate that from Taiwan to Sopson is about 20 kilometers. And 8 kilometers we need 12 million US dollar. So it will be 240 million US dollar. And about Sopson Đông Anh is about 12 million for 1 kilometer, and 30 kilometers about 350 million. And for the Hanoi, because this one is one part is in the capital in the Hanoi, so it's more expensive. It's 15 million for 1 kilometer, so it's about 450. So the total is 1,050 million US dollar. But to avoid accident, as you see the last slide, is not really a big money because the government will pay for it. Okay. Next. And about and the possibility we can have a maximum about 420 per passenger for one time, and it will be every 20 minutes for one train, and then the total will be 18,000 people per day. 18,000 people per day. 18,000 people per day. You cannot even do that. 18,000 people, so we don't have to use bus, we don't have to
money back. So how can we do that? And so we have 18,000 people a day, passenger a day. So $3 for a ticket, and then we have 54,000 for a day. And one year we have 440 and in the 53 years we take it back. The government will take the money, all the money back, and we have no accident. We have a good transportation for everybody, very good. So that's about the most important part about money. And do you think we should invest in it?
No.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. How many say yes? Okay, how many say no? Why? Why no? The government pay for it, you don't pay for it. Come on. Okay? This is good. And the last part about some impact on the environment, about impact on the... Okay.
The government takes the money from us, right?
Yeah, but maybe the government takes